Okay. What when you're detoxing, what should I expect how I would feel? What are the I don't know.
Yeah, so everything can feel worse when you're doing a detox because you're getting exposed to more toxins.
Mm,
So what I had, which is pretty typical, but it can be some people have more like muscle pains and the physical stuff, but I had brain fog and low grade depression, and then it turns into high grade depression the longer you go. Anxiety, you feel like there's like a battle inside of you, and you can't sleep because you're agitated or jittery. And those are the mental kind of side effects, and low motivation, low energy, tired, and you want to sleep during the day. Wake up in the middle of the night, you can't think clearly, it's hard to remember things. But also muscle pains like in the neck here is very common. Neck
that's
and jaw.
exactly that's
Yeah,
exactly how I feel on my
yeah,
left,
yeah.
my neck.
And some people get a cold. They think they have a cold, but it's really the toxins. Um, so they have everything that is associated with having a regular cold. Um, some people get harder to breathe. Heart palpitation is really common. I had that one too. Mm, yeah, just generally feeling like a cold and feeling like crap. Peeing a lot is very common. Diarrhea is common. Digestive upset, bloating, bloating in the face and bloating in the stomach, of course. But bloating in general is a sign of inflammation. So when you get puffy cheeks and puffy eyes, it's a sign of inflammation.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like
Hmm.
when I wake up, I look so bloated. My face is so bloated. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting fat. I need to work out. And
I see. So when you get rid of the inflammation, you can lose like 6, 7 pounds in a day. That's how much difference it makes.
so, do you think I should? Okay, so now what I'm taking now is I'm just taking glutathione, L-tyrosine.
Hmm.
So in the morning, and then once I have food, after I take vitamin C, and I take 1,200 grams, 1,200 milligrams, and then hyaluronic acid.
It
That's it.
sounds like
And then
sounds good. Are you not doing collagen,
oh
or
no
did
no,
you
I
say
have
that?
collagen,
You have
collagen
collagen.
in my coffee or protein shake,
Yeah.
and then I still have like when I drink my protein shake, I have the is it L-theanine? Oh, was it L-theanine?
And the glutamine. What about that?
Oh, glutamine, not L-theanine. Where did I get that?
Uh,
No,
okay.
glutamine. So before
Mhm.
I go to sleep, I drink protein shake,
A
and
lot of
then
names there.
was that?
A lot of names to remember.
Yeah, I know, I know, but yeah, the glutamine thing, blue collagen, and protein shake before I sleep,
Yeah.
and then yeah, glutathione.
Yeah. So it sounds like you're having die off, and that's what they call it when you kill off bugs. They release their toxins, and then you get die off symptoms. So it's a good
What's
thing
that?
because the bacteria are dying, but your system gets overwhelmed by all the toxins, and then you get colds and you get symptoms from that. Your cells aren't working as great. Your immune system is always busy with all the toxins and all the bugs. And so it's too much of a good thing. So you want to kill the bugs, but when you kill the bugs, they release their toxins. So then your system gets overwhelmed by the toxins. So then you have to balance that by taking activated charcoal to bind to the toxins to decrease the burden, and take glutathione and vitamin C to help the liver detox even more toxins. And when you get overwhelmed, this is what happens. So more glutathione, more vitamin C, and lower the inflammation. And when the inflammation is low, then you can add in the things that kill off the toxins again. Probably in this case, it's the glutathione doing it, or it's the glutamine doing it. Sorry. So then we can increase the burden again, and then we take activated charcoal glutathione to reduce the burden again. So you always want to have some toxins floating around. That means that you're killing off bugs, but you don't want your system to be overwhelmed. That's the balance that we need to keep. And that's the balance that I try to keep with the other clients that I'm working with now as well. And so every time they tell me like, I have a headache, I feel nauseous, almost like I want to
Exactly.
puke, then I know it's too much toxins. So stop everything you're doing and take more activated charcoal to bind to the toxins. And then we can start over in a couple of days when the inflammation is lower again. But it's a fine balance. It's easy to just go too far and then you get sick for a week and you have to start all over. Or some people they think like, I'm a tough guy or girl, I'm a high performer, so I can just push through it. And so they take a lot of supplements and they kill off more bugs. And when they start feeling the symptoms, they're like, I can do more. It will be over faster if I just go harder. But sometimes when you come up against the wall and you try to push the wall, what happens is the wall tips over on you. So it's better to back off and then go again later on.
So, what do you think I'm doing right now? Is it right? Should I
I think you're
run
on
it
the
for
right.
like a week?
Yeah, I think you're on the right path. The glutathione and the activated charcoal is what's going to save you, and the vitamin C. That will decrease
Oh,
the inflammation and the burden.
I haven't taken activated charcoal yet, actually. So I think I
Okay,
should.
yeah, I think that's a good idea. And there's powders that are way cheaper than the pills.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because I feel like I don't know. Yeah. No, I think I'm trying to kind of like I decided I'm gonna stay in Chiang Mai because I'm started moving around now,
Hmm.
and then I could like build a routine and build things,
Yeah,
stuff like that. Yeah.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
things to think about here, and then you have your regular life on top of it as well. So there's a lot of things to
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about.
yeah. A lot of things to think about my business and then coaching and then of course my
Yeah.
clients' business and then my health and like also at church because I'm a Christian. Got a lot of things going, but I love it though. Otherwise, if it's not there, like I feel aimless.
Mhm.
I really need to kind of like I don't know. Otherwise, I'm just going to be thinking about like my own life. Like, whoa, it's me. I don't like that
Yeah.
because
So
I
the
know it's
last
kind of
the last thing that you want to do right now is push yourself too hard and get sick for a week because it's called a bottleneck in English. Like if you have
mm,
a lot of systems working together, and most of the systems can do it, but there's one thing that stops everything else from working, and in this case, it's the liver.
it's me.
So
Okay.
so if you have a decent amount of toxins in your gut, your liver is going to try to detox it, and your immune system doesn't get overwhelmed, so you don't get sick. But if you and your liver is always working like 24 hours a day trying to get the toxins through. And if you add more toxins, the liver isn't going to get like 400% more capacity just because you add more toxins. You know what I mean? So if you add more toxins, the only thing that happens is that you feel worse. The liver is
Mm,
still the bottleneck. It can't work harder just because
mm,
you push more toxins through it.
yeah, yeah.
So always keep as close to 100% of your liver's capacities worth of toxins in your gut.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best you can do, and it's a hard thing to do as well. It's hard to pinpoint
It's hard to
exactly.
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but when you
All right.
start getting the symptoms, you know that you're close to the edge and you need to back off. And when you feel too good,
I feel
it's
too good.
time
I
to
haven't
ramp
felt
up.
too good. I haven't felt too good yet lately, but also the weather here is crazy, and like I'm
Mhm.
very, very sensitive with the weather. It
Yeah,
just
that
get it
adds to the
rains so
burden as
much.
well.
Exactly, it
Yeah,
rains so much, and then it's super hot. So I'm like, oh my god, it's
yeah.
gonna make me dead.